Action.
That's a good one.
Hi guys. Today we have Toney Gore.
Right.
Did I say it correctly?
Yes.
Okay, Toney Gore, to give us his own personal testimonial story. So, Toney, you want to introduce yourself, what you do? Give us a little shout out for what you do here.
Yeah, I'm Toney Gore, and what I do is I'm a consultant on digital control systems in industry, refineries, power plants, that type of thing.
And what else? You can't leave out one of the
Well,
most
I'm a
important things.
photographer on the side, which is my passion and my love,
Yes.
which
Amazing photographer.
I do a lot of.
Yes.
Did a study, and I just got certified by Professional Photographers of America as a certified professional photographer.
That's awesome. That's my goals, guys, right there.
Awesome. A lot of work.
Yes, but it was worth it, right?
Yeah, it's a passion because you make people smile at what you do, and then you get a lot back, like meeting you. So,
Yes. Funny thing is that is actually how we met, right?
Yep, exactly.
He did an amazing photo shoot for me prior to my last competition in, what was it, in September, right?
Yeah, around that time.
In September.
Yeah.
It was in September, and those shots came out great. Wonderful. So very pleased. And today here we're going to talk a little bit about Toney, and I've got some questions that I'd like to ask him. And Toney, feel free to give us whatever you want to tell us. And we've got an audience here, so please, guys, this is not what do you call that? A transcribed or a transcript?
Yeah, it's free.
This is freelance, okay?
Yeah.
Just what we love, freelance.
Right.
So, in the photography world, world. Okay, so Toney, what was your problem before you joined Strength and Pain Fitness?
Problem with diabetes. I've had diabetes for over 30 years. It's taken 4 shots of insulin a day, 1 before each meal, 1 at night, 4 Metformin tablets, and another Jarnis tablet, and then a new kind of insulin they added on top of that. So it all began to really mess with my stomach and just started making me feel bad. And I said, no more medicine. We got to do something about it. So I started researching and reading, decided to go on the plant-based or vegan diet. And I began to lose weight. Things began to change. And then, of course, you saw me talking about it on Facebook. And so Karina approached me and said, hey, I think I can help you. And I said, hey, I'm wide open. So she helped me to adjust my diet and then began to put me on a exercise routine. And things got better. And so I've come from 207 down to about 178.
Woo!
No more diabetes medicine.
Yes.
And I even have gotten off of high blood pressure medicine, just following her routine and the suggestion altering to my diet. And my doctors said they can't believe it. So anyone that knows about A1C, I went from 7.6 A1C down to 5.8, which is like normal, no diabetes.
Yep. So he left the doctors with their jaws wide open, basically.
Right.
What did one of the doctors say to you?
One of them said, amazing, fabulous, I can't believe it. And then a couple other doctors came in the room and they were like, what are you doing? And I told them, and then I told them about Karina, and I said, I will send y'all the information, which I'm going to do.
Thank you.
Fax them the information so that they can reference people to you and put it in their program, hopefully, because they know that they tell you that it works.
Exactly.
But when they actually witness it, They couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And so they had never experienced anybody that had reverse
That's
diabetes.
amazing. That's
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah.
So we'll move on real quick, and then I'll come
Okay.
back and I'll pick your brain a little bit more on that.
All right.
Okay. My second question was, what results have you gotten from our services? As you can see, he was taking 4 insulin shots.
Yes.
And he was on how many?
I was on 4 Metformin tablets, and another one called Invokana.
Okay. And what about now, Tony?
They're gone. I don't,
I just had to hear that.
they're gone.
That is so awesome.
And with the change, I test myself 3 times a day, sometimes more, just to make sure everything's okay. Readings have been good.
Good.
And like I said, I don't take the blood pressure medicine anymore, and I check my blood pressure at least 3 times a day just so I can make sure it's okay. Bam, no
Yep.
problems.
Thank God, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
So those are the results, guys. So he went for, was it 30 years, right?
Yeah, more than 30 years.
Wow. So let me ask you this. How long did it take you to make this transformation, Tony?
Oh man, it was like 2 months max.
I know. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, 2 months max, because I
Yes.
started to lose a little bit until I started working with you, and then all of a sudden, bam,
Yeah.
it kind of exploded out
That's so
and
awesome.
went quick. So a couple months is amazing.
Yes. Amazing what you can do when you truly devote yourself. And
Yeah.
let me tell you, Tony he was religiously checking in with me every Mondays, every
Right.
Fridays.
Yep.
And every new week he'd get a new routine. And he'd get instructional cardio routine to follow.
Yep.
And his meal plan was that an easy meal plan to follow? Or?
Yeah, it was.
Okay,
It
good.
really was not bad at all.
Okay.
You know,
Options.
from what I was doing with the vegan thing, it was easy to make the adjustment that you recommended so I could get the proper protein
Good.
and iron without taking a lot of supplements that they, sometimes the vegan program says take all of these supplements, and you mentioned it.
I sure did.
So I said, I don't know if I want to go, but I did. And so I adjusted it with some other things like chicken breast. I love orange roughy, I'll use that. But what I really liked was your program that you sent me a chart and said for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you need these carbs, you need these proteins, you need that. And that was perfect
Yes.
to build a weekly menu by, to look at those. So, and I love the smoothies.
Oh yeah, aren't they awesome? I'm a huge smoothie person, guys. So
Smoothies are kicking.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
delicious, delicious. So easy way to get in your vegetables, easy way to
Yeah.
get in some fruits.
Right.
If you're like me and don't really want to eat all that, the greens sometimes, easiest way is your smoothies. And
Yeah, I love throwing in, I love cherries, so I get frozen cherries and I throw the banana and the whey powder in, and
woo!
man, it works.
Yes, you are living proof of it.
Yeah.
Yes, you
yeah, it
are,
works.
Tony.
It's good. It fills you up a little bit.
Yes.
And protein bars. I found protein bars with no sugar,
Yeah.
but high in protein, and
It's
I
out there.
carry them with me all the time. I keep some in the car.
Yeah. Because he's on the go, guys. He is on the go.
I travel a lot.
And I love this because, you know what, Tony? You just kind of brought something out. A lot of people travel a lot.
Yeah.
So you're on the road. And I always get this, oh, well, I had to stop at McDonald's. I had to stop at Burger King or Whataburger if you're in Texas because I didn't meal prep.
Right.
So, guys, this is a perfect, right here. If
What
you
I do,
prepare.
I get a hotel that has a kitchen.
Yes.
And before I leave, I get on HEB curbside. And I order my food. So once I check in, I pull up, they give me my food, I go back, and then I can cook every day and take my lunch.
I love it.
Then I found a couple restaurants like BJ's and a few others that have vegan foods and stuff that'll go along with my plan. So if I'm in a rush, So I'll research before I get there what restaurant menus carry what. So, and it works, you know.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
All it takes is just a little effort, right?
yeah.
A little effort, and it takes you a long, long way. As you could see, 30 years plus on medications, and now, thank God, he is free.
Yes.
Free at last.
Gonna stick with it. 'Cause I'm
Yes, yes,
not going
yes.
back. Yeah.
Awesome. So let's move on to the next question. What exactly did you like the most about our services?
Your persistence of challenging me, really, because she would send me texts. How are you doing? Have you did this? Have you did that? Don't forget to send me your weight. Don't forget. That's motivational, you know, as an accountability partner. So that kind of kept me going. I was like, I can't lie.
Yeah.
So even when I didn't want to exercise, sometimes I was like, it's good for you. Go ahead and do it.
Yes.
But outside of that, I really like the ease of things. I mean, getting the exercise schedule.
Yeah.
And what I do is print it, and I would get a card that I've got, and I'd glue it to a card so it'd be firm.
Good.
And I just carry it with me. The meal plans are excellent the way it's lined out, so they're easy to sign. So I go by those and I build a weekly menu
I love it.
in Excel, and I print it out. And this is what, and I just, so it's not bad. It just takes a little time to set it up on a Sunday afternoon, take off that Monday, and you're on the way.
That's awesome.
So it's a good plan you got.
Thank you. Thank you,
It
Tony.
works.
I really appreciate
Yeah.
that. We'll go to the next question. Why would you recommend this to someone who might be on the fence?
Oh man, the results. You know, the results is when you see it, it's like I know I'll never go back because of what it was. So I would highly recommend it. And I've talked to a few people, and I said, you know, if you want to get together, I'll get together and talk with you and help you. And then I got somebody I'll refer you to that can help you.
Thank you, Tony.
Kind of move on. So yeah, I would gladly talk. I've got people at my office. I had a meeting last week. We had a regional meeting. And when I walked in the room, my manager looked and said, do y'all know this new guy that's in here? He actually said that. And everybody was like, wow, what did you do? And so I started telling them about it.
So
and I said, you know, guys, it's kind of good to have to go out and buy a new belt.
That's a good feeling, a good problem to have. Yes,
Exactly.
yes. So, that is so awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad to help anybody.
Yes, yes, yes. Likewise, likewise.
Yep.
So the next question would be, if you were to recommend our services to your best friend, what would you say?
Oh, I would say, let's get on the phone. I got somebody to talk for you to talk to.
Awesome.
And yeah, I would definitely recommend that they talk to you, and then I would be their accountability partner.
I love it.
You know, we'll do it together to get you where you're at.
That's awesome. You know, it's funny that sometimes I see a lot of people who are dealing with, you know, specific weight loss issues, medical issues, and they don't want to talk about it, you know? And my biggest thing is, you never know who's dealing with the same problem. You never know who could encourage you, who could possibly help you with this. So my biggest encouragement right now is, if you're dealing with something like that, talk about it. You know, you never know who you yourself are motivating or inspiring. And with Tony's story, I mean, this is amazing. Like, there's probably maybe even you looking at this video right now and you're thinking, wow, you know, if he can do it, you can do it too. So this is so important, and I'm so thankful to Toney to taking the time to, you know, doing this video for us, because a lot of people are on the fence.
Yeah.
And they feel defeated mentally, physically, spiritually, and they don't know what to do. And Toney, you are a living testimony right now.
Yeah, I'm glad to give it.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
To help anybody.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's see, what was my next question? What are the 3 benefits you've experienced as a result of joining our team? Because you are part of the team now. You're part of the family.
Yeah. Well, number 1 was getting off of the medication.
Wonderful.
And, you know, being able to maintain that. And I used to be an athlete when I was younger, and went all the way up and played some college football. Was a very good athlete, and then as I got a little older, I stopped. So this is kind of getting me back into where I'm sleeping better. I get up in the mornings. I got a little more energy
Yeah.
and to go. So that part has really been good. So overall, you know,
Yeah.
it's been good.
Good.
It's been good to follow.
Good. So just real quick, as you're saying you're more active, if you don't mind me just kind of sharing this a little bit, you just made a recent a recent trip to Dallas, correct?
Oh, yes.
What did you have to do during this trip?
I went to a photography conference. It's a big one that's called Texas School up in Dallas, and they come from all over the world to this thing, thousands of people. And you sign up for a class, and I signed up for landscape and street photography. Every day we were out on the street by 8 o'clock in the morning, or at a zoo or a park or something, and we walked. Carried our equipment and walked. I would get back in the room about 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And I lost 3 pounds just walking.
How much weight did you have to carry, Tony?
How much weight? Oh man, I had, well, I bought a new mirrorless camera. That helped a little bit. But carrying the tripods and the camera, I probably was at least 5 pounds or so
Okay.
that I was carrying around. And it was taxing. It worked us out. When I took a shower at night, I was dead to the next morning. But it showed that even the walking
Yep. Just
was
the walking.
good. I didn't get a chance to do my routine that you sent me, and I did let her know.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
But I said I'm doing a lot of walking.
Yes, he was.
And,
yes, he was.
So that was good.
Yes, very, very good.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm asking this question, guys, is just to let you know, he's a busy man.
Yeah.
He has a busy schedule, you know, but yet he managed to still, in his busy day, get some cardio in. His eating, how was your eating during this time?
Eating was good because I found a couple restaurants that went along with the diet. So this time I didn't have a room with a kitchen, but I found a few restaurants that I could, that I was able to do lunch and stay
To
right
adapt to
along
your
with
meal plan.
the meal plan. And the hotel had the breakfast, complimentary breakfast, and so I just ate oatmeal and fruit every morning.
Which is wonderful.
Drank a lot of water. I carried water bottles around. So I'm still trying. Sometimes I don't get the gallon like you told me, but I get at least a half a gallon.
Okay.
So I'm conscious of the water, which she pushed that on me too.
I do.
But it makes a difference. And I don't drink. I love water.
Yeah.
I just wasn't drinking enough.
Yeah.
But now I do. So.
All right. So we'll move on to the next question. What was your life like before you started?
I didn't have as much energy. I had energy, but not as much. I wasn't sleeping quite as well. I was having insomnia problems.
Yep, I remember
which
you telling me that.
I'm not having that now. I was having problems with insomnia, and I was always concerned about taking the needles, and then the biggest thing is my stomach just started to really be terrible.
Yeah.
All
like the
the
last
time.
one, right?
Yeah, it really, and that when it became time to make a change.
Okay.
So my life is better.
Yeah, for sure.
It's much better
Yep.
in terms of the way I feel and activity and all of that. And I've got everybody in my house peeping at me. What are you cooking? What are you making? And now they're starting to taste and eat some of it. They're starting to come along. They're like, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can do it.
Yes,
You know.
yes. Which is, it's kind of like a domino effect. You know, we slowly start motivating and
Yeah.
inspiring people to start changing their eating habits,
Right.
and next thing you know, you're gonna have a house full of people just eating really healthy.
Yeah.
Is your eating boring?
Oh no.
I love the response.
Oh no.
Good,
'Cause
good.
it's a variety of different things, and then I look up different ways to make it
Yes.
to keep it all.
Fresh.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
Good, good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right. What is life like now that you've experienced our services?
Like I said, it's tremendous, and I'm motivated, and it gives me something to do that is meaningful each day. You know.
Yes.
So I know when I get up, I got to eat right, get the exercise, and I try to exercise in the morning because I know when I come in the evening, I might be tired of. So I get those to set my day off.
Wonderful.
And then once I get that rolling, I'm good to go
Best
for the
way to
rest of the
start.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So makes a big difference.
Yes, it does.
So it's added a lot, you
Good.
know, to my life. Added quite a bit.
Good, good,
Yeah.
Tony. Good, Tony. Next one. What surprised you the most, or made you the happiest after our services, using our services?
Oh man, getting off of the medication
Good.
was the big thing, cause that I hated that, you know, and I just felt trapped and a little bit like I was being controlled.
Yeah.
And so getting on the program gave me some freedom
Yeah.
when I got off of that,
Yeah.
you know. So I don't feel like I'm bound and dedicated to all this medication.
Yeah.
you know.
Amazing feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, really. So,
That's awesome.
yep.
So, guys, this is a living testimony of what you can do and what you can accomplish with your life. Age is no restriction, and it does not discriminate as to what your health can be like. You know, you could be in your early 20s, or you could be, Tony, real quick, share your age, please.
I'm 66.
Yep. So, Tony here sharing, he is 66 years old,
Yep.
and he is off his insulin shots and is living a new life now.
Yeah.
Full of energy, ready to pursue his photography goals now.
Oh, yeah. No question.
And he's ready to change people's lives too.
I'm doing street photography, so the
Yes.
walking's going to be good.
Yes. So, Tony, is there anything else you'd like to share with us or would like to add that I maybe didn't ask?
I think we pretty much hit it all.
Okay.
And the big part is it's not a diet.
No.
It's a lifestyle change.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And that's what I always tell people. What kind of diet are you on? I'm not on a diet. I've just changed how I live.
Yes. Yes.
From morning to evening. It's a big change and it works.
Yes.
You know.
And I'm glad that you brought that up, guys. One of the biggest things for us, you know, Josh and I, is we want people to change their lifestyle. And that's truly
Right.
what we preach. You know, yeah, we see all these fad diets out there. Hey, lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks or whatever is out there. The truth of the fact, I mean, the truth of, how do you say it? The truth of the fact, or the truth of the fact is that, yes, you can accomplish that, but the problem is you don't realize what you're truly doing to your body. For us, it's like we're going to teach you how to do it correctly so that you actually learn to live a healthier lifestyle. And with that, we encourage, you know, walking, exercise, and just your eating habits. So,
But you know, there's and I like this about the program. It's not necessarily pushed, but I pick up on it as the spiritual end of things.
yes.
Because I'm a very spiritual person.
Yep.
And you know that you were created to take care of yourself.
Yep, your body is your
know.
temple. Yep.
But it makes a big difference that it's not just the physical, but where your mind is.
Yes.
You know, and how you think and see things and do things makes a big difference, and the vibes come off
Yes.
from your program that there's a
Thank you.
spiritual blessing with it.
Thank you. Thank you. That makes me feel so good. Thank you, Toney. So, guys, follow us, Strength and Pain Fitness on Instagram, Strength and Pain Fitness on Facebook. You could also look us up at www.strengthandpainfitness.com. And please follow Toney. He is an amazing photographer. He has a lot of awesome things coming up soon, so be sure to follow. You want to give them your links?
Instagram is Toney G Photo. You'll find me on there. Then on Facebook, you'll find me as just Toney Gore. Okay.
Gore.
Then also I have a business page on Facebook, which is Toney G Photography.
You could go to my page and find him too.
And then when you go there, you're going to end up seeing something about this on there too.
Yes. Okay. So thank you guys. Please share this video. Again, we're here to help you. It doesn't matter where you're at. You're never alone. We would love to help you in whatever stage of your journey you're in. So all it takes is just a quick click on that, a quick message, or just a phone call. We are always here. We believe that iron sharpens iron, so allow us to help you.
And stick to it.
Yes.
Just give it a shot. Stick to it. It works.
Yes, it does. Awesome. Thank you, Toney.
You're welcome. Okay. Thank you.
Over and out.